Hello, Space Apes. This is Hanley. Thank you so much for watching my channel. The topic I'm going to talk about today is how package fasting's going and my general health, kind of an update. So I made a video recently about package fasting, and that is basically entails not buying anything that's coming in a sealed package from the grocery store. The reason that I wanted to do that is basically twofold. I wanted to reduce the amount of plastic and packaging that I was buying, and I also don't ever buy anything healthy that comes out of a package. So what I get in packages is like cookies, chips, the very occasional like organic energy drink, coconut water, probably healthy. So I decided to cut those out of my purchases. So that's been going really well. I've really liked it. The one place where I think I can still have some improvement in this realm is my wife is still buying some packaged stuff and I'm eating that. So I'm not buying it, but she is. So that's going to be my next kind of step up and escalation, if you will, of the package fasting. I'm going to really stop eating things that are coming out of packages. I've made a few slip-ups, and that is buying coconut water and LaCroix. So pretty inert, I think, health-wise, but it doesn't really go with the spirit of the package fast. So that's one thing, and another is that I recently went to my nephrologist. That's a kidney specialist doctor, and I have PKD, polycystic kidney disease, and that's a big part of what I'm doing with this health journey. Is I believe that I can reverse the cyst growth on my kidneys and get them healthier. So I went to see him, and it was mostly really good news. The expected part, I guess, is that I have the biggest cyst I have is 3 centimeters. It's on my left kidney, and my left kidney is a little bit enlarged also. It's a little insect. My left kidney's a little enlarged. My blood pressure has been floating between, my lowest reading so far has been 104/64, so I'm really happy about that, and that's really where I want it to be most of the time. In the middle of the day, it's more like 125/80, which is actually too high for PKD. That's about a normal range for most people, but for PKD people, it's a little high. And then I've had some scares where it went all the way up to like 145/90, and that's definitely too high for PKD, for anyone really, but that is definitely something that I'm going to get a stroke from if I maintain that. The good news is a lot of people my age, well, good news for me, is that there's men my age with PKD that are already on dialysis, and my doctor and I were talking that his opinion is I'm not even anywhere close to talking about medication or anything in that realm yet. My blood tests are all looking good. His recommendations for me were producing 3 liters of urine a day, so that's quite a bit of water. I need to be drinking about a gallon of water in order to get there. So that's fine. I've been just kind of stepping up my water. I need to get my vitamin D levels up a little bit, so that looks like getting in the sun a little bit more and also increasing the amount that I'm supplementing. Again, my vitamin D level currently is at about 35, and that's fine for a normal person, but for a PKD person, we want to see that be more around 50. The other recommendation is very low red meat. I'm eating red meat maybe once or twice a month, and I've been pretty sicked out recently by parasites, which is a whole nother discussion. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit after I'm done with the PKD stuff. So, lower red meat consumption. He said once or twice a month is totally fine in his estimation. And then the last recommendation was continue to lower my caffeine usage, and that has just been a real struggle for me. Um, Yesterday I drank a ton of caffeine, and it's just, I don't know. I'm addicted to caffeine, and I can't seem to stop using it. It's bad for me. It raises my blood pressure. I'm totally addicted to it. So, yeah. Where I'm going with my health journey, and it's so funny because I feel like a fairly normal, healthy person, but I also feel like my health is not where it really could be up here. I'm still tired a lot. I have like an afternoon slump. My mood is good. I'm not as strong as I want to be. And it's been funny because I've been fasting a lot and I've been dropping a lot of weight. And it bothers me because other people are bringing it up and telling me that I'm too thin. So I don't really like that, and it's definitely affecting me. So I'm not sure if I just need to work on my own self or if I really need to bulk more. My BMI is in totally healthy range, and according to just strict BMI numbers, which I don't totally want to go off of, I could lose another 25 pounds where I'm at before I'm considered underweight. So, that being the case, if I decide to go into a deep water fast 20 days, I do have a little bit of weight to work with. I would get very, very thin, but part of me believes that it's necessary if I want to get at that really deep scar tissue, if I really, really want to heal my cysts and flush all of that dead, malfunctioning kidney tissue away. I think that I'm going to have to go into a deep fast and lose a lot of muscle in the process. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually bulking. I'm upping my vegetable protein intake. I'm eating more kind of whenever I want to. I'm sticking less aggressively to the intermittent fasting schedule. I'm still doing some intermittent fasting, having some like 20-hour long fasts, but I'm not sticking to this like strict every single day, one meal, calorie restriction type of situation. I'm trying to go to the gym more often and lift a little bit harder. And one of the other things that I'm doing is I'm starting a parasite protocol with diet and also drinking turpentine. So I'm going to make a whole video about that when I'm done with the protocol and kind of how that feels. It's definitely out there, but so far I'm really liking it. I have a suspicion that I'm have parasites and that the vast majority of people in America and maybe the world also have them, and that it's one of the things that's been draining my health and my energy for so long. So it's one of the roads that I'm kind of going down to consider and check it out to see if that's what my deal is. And again, it's funny because it's not like I'm a really sick person. I'm a pretty healthy person. People who meet me assume that I'm a really healthy person. I am. I work 6 days a week. I get up in the morning. I have really long, full days. I'm not crashing, but I am tired. So I want to fix that. I want to be a really channeled, sourced, grounded, energized human who is capable of full functioning and can contribute the most that I possibly can to the world. So thank you so much for listening to what I have to say. If you made it this, if you made it this far, that's awesome. Consider subscribing, and liking my channel. I'm going to be coming out with more content when I'm able to, and I just really appreciate all of your support. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.